Hello, TABC family. I hope all is well. Why do we dwell in the Sukkah? What is the Chag all about? The Torah tells us, Besukos Teishu Shivas Yamim, we're going to dwell in the Sukkah for 7 days. Why? Leman Yedu Doratechem, the generations should know, Ki Besukot Hoshafti B'nei Yisrael, Bo'otziotam Me'eretz Mitzrayim. Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu caused us to dwell in booths, in Sukkot, when we left Egypt. And many people ask the same question. Why are we commemorating, why are we celebrating Sukkot in the month of Tishrei? The whole idea behind Sukkot is that we dwelt in these booths. In what? When? In the month of Nisan. So therefore, why are we commemorating, why do we celebrate Sukkot in the month of Tishrei? And many beautiful and rich answers are offered. I'd like to share an answer from Rav Pam, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, the great Rosh Yeshiva of Torah V'das. At the beginning of Nehemiah, we learn about the Sar Mashkin, who was who? Nehemiah. And he had the great illustrious job to serve the Persian king. And one day, someone informed him that the situation in Israel was very dire. The Jewish people were in trouble, difficulties were happening over there, and they had fires, and the gates were on fire in Jerusalem. Bad situation. And he was very depressed and downcast and sad, and he davened, and he fasted, and he supplicated before HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And then the day came when he once again was serving the king, but things were different. Today, he looked upset. Visibly, something was wrong. And the king, the Persian king, noticed and said, "What's going on? Why are you so upset? Why are you downcast? I know you're not sick. You must be plotting. You must have some evil conspiracy right around the corner. What's going on?" Nehemiah, fearful for his life, replies to the king, No, your majesty. I'm just disheartened. I'm so broken that my brethren in Israel are in a difficult situation, difficult times. That's why I'm upset. Can I please have permission to go there so I can help remedy the situation? And he's granted leave. What was the Persian king saying to Nehemiah? What was the deeper message, says Rav Pam? I'm the king. And if you're a servant of the king, it's the greatest honor. You need to be happy, delighted, ecstatic. You get to serve the king. What is zechut? There's no place, there's no room to have a down face, to be sad, to be depressed. There's no room for that. It's the greatest zechut, the greatest honor to serve the king. That was the message that the king was telling Nehemiah. Says Rav Pam, what did we just experience? Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. We made sure we screamed from the rooftops, Hashem Melech, Hashem Malach, Hashem Imloch Li'olam Va'ed. We coronated HaKadosh Baruch Hu with our davening, with our kavanas, with our piyutim. From the depths of our soul, from our kishkas, we coronated Hashem. Hashem was the king of the world. The Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur. Right after comes what? Sukkot. We get to dwell in the Sukkah. The Tzeil Nusa, as the Zohar says. What does the Sukkah represent? The Ashras HaShechina. Hashem's presence is readily felt. It's the divine embrace. We feel a Kadosh Baruch Hu's Shechina. It's so palpable, so real, so tangible in the Sukkah. So right after we coronated the king through Rosh Hashanah, through Yom Kippur, we immediately on the heels, right afterwards, we have Sukkot, where we get to bask in the glory of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, in Hashem's glory. And we get to smile, we get to sing Zmiros, we get to have Divrei Torah, we get to have an incredible experience in the Sukkah, in the Ashras HaShechina of the Ribono Shel Olam. And that, says Rav Pam, why Sukkot is celebrated right on the heels of Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur. To always remind us, the greatest zechut in the world, that we should continue to scream and shout from the rooftops is, we are Avdei HaMelech. We're servants of Avinu Shabashamayim. And on Sukkot, we get to display that simcha, that joy with all our families, with all our guests and all our surroundings. And we should always remember, Ashreinu, Ashreinu, Matov Chalkenu. Wishing you all a wonderful, wonderful Yom Yantif.